Hello everyone. So welcome to my channel. Welcome to Idea Machine. This is my first stream and today we are going to talk about marketing basics, chapter 1, enterprise. To give you a brief overview of what Idea Machine is all about, I'm going to talk here about different topics with regards to business, marketing, finance, technology, and I'm going to walk you through the basics of marketing as per a popular marketing websites and marketing blogs go. Once we are done covering that curriculum, we'll skip over to marketing theories and concepts and continue to review it. If you like my content, please do like, share, and subscribe, and do check out my Instagram and TikTok at IdeaMachine09. Without any further ado, let's move forward. Uh, Putting this popular quote out here from Walt Disney that ideas come from curiosity. You should always remember to stay curious, and that will help you generate the best ideas out there. To give you a quick overview of what we are going to talk about, we'll essentially be discussing enterprises. In summary, that means business activity, which is essentially how does a business stay active, what are the factors, and how does a business make profit. Economic problems and opportunity costs, which are essentially external factors and opportunities that not only stand as problems for a business, but also give them the opportunity to grow. How does a business add value to the customer's life and to their own product? What are the key characteristics of entrepreneurs? What is the importance of enterprising, which is businesses, entrepreneurs, and intrapreneurs? And what is the meaning, purpose, limitations, and benefits of business plans? Today we are going to talk specifically about business activity, and all the other topics are something that we'll go over in the later part of the study. Moving forward, talking about business activity. In essence, what does a business entail? Let's take an example here because it's much easier that way. Let's talk about McDonald's, right? So, McDonald's identified the customer's need to eat food that is quick and easy. What did they produce after that was a burger. A hamburger was the only product on the McDonald's menu at the very beginning, hamburger and shake. And the goal was to get profit from making that burger and selling that shake. In essence, that's what every business is. If you look at any product or service, what they first do is understand what a customer wants out there in the market. Once they know what the customer wants, they will take it and they will understand the need and they will produce the product or the service and eventually sell it to make a profit. To briefly go over the nature of business activity essentially just means leveraging resources to create a product that will add value to that resource. Once again, we're talking about the customer who's always going to be the center whenever you're talking about marketing. Marketing a product, a business, or a service is always going to be centered around the customer who's the end consumer for that product. It can either be a business, it can either be a business to business kind of sale, it can be a business to consumer, or it can be, other variations of it, but it's always going to be customer centric. Therefore, the nature of business activity essentially means how can you meet your customers' demand effectively. So let's keep McDonald's at the center of our example as we move forward. So how did McDonald's meet the customers' demand effectively? By creating a product that is quick, easy to eat, and cheap to purchase. How did they allocate and optimize the resources with the market dynamics? They essentially understood that their customer is a person who is, busy with work, craves a bite here and there, and wants to have it for a cheaper price. So that's how McDonald's cut into the market and essentially started selling burgers to people and became the giant that it is today. How did it enhance the value of the resources? I mean, a burger is something that you can make too at home. All you need is a bun, a patty, some cheese, and lettuce. But they started making it in their chains. They got equipment eventually that helped them make this process faster. Currently, if you ever walk into a McDonald's and look at their kitchen, you'll see that everything is optimized and processed. It's essentially just, it runs smoothly like clockwork, and that helps them drive down costs and make sure that they're always staying profitable. What is the purpose of a business activity? That would be to recognize the customer's demands, essentially. Again, keeping McDonald's in mind, you're looking at something that that is quick and easy and cheap for the pocket. You want to procure the suitable resources for production, so that's a burger, the patty, the cheese, and the lettuce, all of those resources that are required to create a burger. You will manufacture the good and service to ensure that the customer gets it, which is being done in all of the thousands of outlets that McDonald's has across the globe. And then they will strive for profitability, which is essentially if you make a burger for, let's say, $1, if all of the ingredients of the burger are costing you $1, you're going to sell it for $2, therefore making a profit of $1, which is how you add value to the process. Moving forward, we are going to talk about production factors. Production factors are nothing but external and internal factors that affect the business overall. There are four primary factors that we're going to talk about today. Land, which is essentially all of the natural resources that are required to produce a product. Even before a burger or a patty is the source of McDonald's product, before that they need to create an outlet. So they need to construct an actual outlet. They need to hire the right people who are going to give you the service. They need to hire a store manager. They need to hire people who are going to help them identify the right area and the right community where they want to set up a McDonald's. So that's how land or natural resources come into play. Labor, which is manual and the skilled workforce who's a part of McDonald's, who's going to deliver that service to you. So that will be employees who are not only working inside the McDonald's who are helping bring the product to the customer, but also the people sitting in corporate offices who are working on branding McDonald's in a certain way, creating packaging for the product and marketing and advertising the product. Capital, which are the financial assets that facilitate any McDonald's operations. So McDonald's is ran on a franchisee basis, which essentially means that the corporate team sells the franchisee license to an owner, and that person then goes ahead and sells the McDonald's products. So here on, there's a lot of financial assets into play. The brand puts in money into the franchisee themselves, and then the franchisee owner will essentially abide by corporate rules and then continue to enhance the product and provide offers based on the geographic area they are located in. The last thing is enterprise, which is the person responsible for managing decision making and coordinating the roles. Again, this can be the store manager, this can be shift supervisors, this can be corporate employees who are essentially making decisions to make sure that the product, or rather the McDonald's franchisee, is profitable in this case. Moving forward, we are going to talk about adding value. Adding value is a very simple concept. It essentially means that when you create a product and when you sell it, you're adding value to that product. Again, we'll go back to the McDonald's example because it's the easiest way to keep track of the concept. Let's think about what need did McDonald's identify. They identified the need to create a quick and easy meal. They sourced the raw material for it, which I again spoke about before: the burger bun, the patty, the cheese, the sauces. They employed people who can make that burger. So that would be all of the staff that works inside a McDonald's that makes the burger for you when you place an order. They produced it, which is essentially with the right equipment and the right resources, they finally make that hamburger and put it in a box for you. And then the last thing is selling the product, which is getting that burger from the back of the kitchen up onto the counter to the customer, which is you. And therefore, they're adding value to the product, that is burger, and selling it at a slightly higher margin, which essentially is the value that McDonald's adds. And the product in this case would be the burger. So that's how an organization like McDonald's adds value to a product. With that being said, our lesson on enterprises is covered today. What we primarily spoke about is the nature of business activity, what is the purpose, the factors that affect production, and finally, how does a business add value. In the next chapter, we are gonna cover the economic aspect of business and how you understand an economic problem and the opportunity cost. If you like the content today, Please do not forget to like, share, and subscribe to my channel, Idea Machine 09, on Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube. I'll continue to put this content out for you, and I would love to receive your feedback on if there are specific topics or concepts you want to review with me. Thank you so much for watching, everyone.